This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
On the show today, we talk about internet sleuthing. You're going to hear some ripping stories.
God, yeah, really,
fighting
really.
crime and all sorts of things.
Yeah, we did.
Also, what else do we do?
What else do we do? Do we speak to anyone?
I know some competitions.
No, Nathan.
we talked about bikies, man.
You spotted a bikie doing something a bit
Yeah,
unusual.
but every day I spot a bikie doing something unusual. Natalie, people get bored of it. Like, I've got to move out of the clubhouse.
Sean talked about some sport, you
I
know.
don't
Yeah,
know.
probably did.
It's only competitions,
remember,
to be
right?
honest. Oh, hair lackeys. We will go into the world of hair lackeys. And boys, it's really confusing. and
This show
surprising.
goes where no one else will go.
Well, they don't want to.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean.
So much finger fun, Nathan.
But it is exciting to have a big one.
Over 937.
456, Nathan, Nat and Sean. Happy Tuesday, friends.
Great to be here, Natalie. You made an observation on my
I
face.
just said to Sean, what happened to your nose?
Show
Because
me.
you've got like scabby wounds on it.
What's happened?
Zit.
At your age.
Yeah. I was stressed, probably.
Oh, sweetheart.
Just holding the mantelpiece at home.
Yeah.
Just carrying my family through this.
Holding the
So,
mantelpiece.
do you have... do
Reading the
teenage
torch.
boys have Clearasil at home still?
Yes.
Do they have Clearasil?
all of my boys have an amazing skincare range
Do
that I'm
they?
paying for.
Do they?
Do they?
Oh, Megan is full on with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's
So
amazing.
she then buys all this. I mean, you could probably get the same thing down at I know Chemist Warehouse for $5, but she'll make sure you get the $120
So wait
one
there.
online.
They're all putting their drunk elephant chops on.
So, skincare range. So, are we just talking about moisturiser, or does she get them toners and all that? What does she?
Well, cleanser for sure.
She'll get cleanser, yeah, and some kind of acne ones.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not saying Clearasil
Yeah.
for sure, but yeah.
A mate of mine, he goes, and it's the tiniest little pot. He buys.
Harry, you just turned us off. What's
Harry.
I
going
didn't want
on?
to hear about the moisture.
He buys moisturiser. That is, I think it's $380 for this tub, and I said,
That'll be La
What?
Prairie,
And
probably.
then I remember people like Todd Sampson that
We
does
saw
that
that
show.
show.
And he says you put things on your face and they tell you how deep it goes. It doesn't. Like he says, it's just $360 or $380 for this little tub.
My lord.
And the worst thing is they're good looking, so you can't tell if it's working anyway.
Yeah.
So put that in you know what I mean? Get me an Uggo.
Yeah.
And then give them that for a year, and then let's see what happens. But you're already winning. So great, put it on your beautiful face.
Yeah, I'm with you.
God, that
It's
enrages me.
Disgusting.
Good looking
There
people.
should be some sort of redistribution
Don't
program
you
where you go to the beautiful people, you get all their stuff, and you give it to somebody who really needs
I really
it.
do honestly think that. I think that if you are good looking, then no, none of it's for you. None of it's for you. You've got,
All right,
you've got
I'll
a head
hand it
start.
over,
You've got a
Nathan.
head start. The rest of us, we get the serums. We get all the tricks.
Yeah, Nath. I'm right behind you.
Fair
And stop bloody
play.
moisturising your elbows.
44-gallon jar
Yeah,
of serum.
your weenus.
Bloody wieners.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
We're very giving people here. Yesterday, Kian scored first class and 50Ks off to take his wife to Paris because they never got to have a honeymoon.
That's amazing.
So
Married
well done,
during
Kian.
COVID.
Yeah, make sure on the Champs-Élysées you go to the Five Guys there. It's great.
Yeah, well, we know it's a
They
big
did
gas
Fine
joint.
dining.
When I was just in Vienna, there was a Five Guys there, and I went, "Will I go to Five?" I didn't.
No, really?
No, I
you
didn't.
had it before, though, haven't you?
No.
Is Five Guys a pizza joint or the burger joint?
No, it's a burger joint.
Yeah.
It's amazing, Sean, and the toppings are like unlimited, so you can go in there and you can get anything on there and it doesn't cost you any more, and it's insane. So you just buy a burger and then you can go crazy.
Can I just say on the burger thing, you brought this to my attention through your dad.
Yeah.
The chicken burger patty things you're getting from Woolies, bloody hell, they're good.
Hey, they're a staple of his. There's always a packet in the freezer. Everyone, do yourselves a favour.
I think we've been distracted from the task at hand.
We are talking about chicken.
Champs-Élysées? What?
We're talking about winning.
Oh.
Have a listen to this.
From first class and 50K.
Kian, have you ever flown first class?
No, never. Never flown business.
You and a friend, first class.
One.
You've won.
What's next?
What you doing?
When May rolls around each year, you know what that means.
It means cash, cash, cash.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
You won 10K. We are serious. It's back. We're giving away 10K every single weekday for the entire month of May.
Nova's 10K a day in May.
We're giving away our first 10K tomorrow. Just get on the air anytime or register via the Nova Player app.
Hello?
Julie?
Yes?
What you up to?
I'm waiting for you guys to call.
Guess what?
No way.
Over 200 grand guaranteed across the month of May. It's Nova's
God.
10K a day
Oh my God. You don't know how much that means.
in May.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
now life has meaning again.
Certainly
Doesn't it,
does,
right?
no.
Nova's 10K day in May is back. That means, as you can guess, every weekday for the month of May, we're giving away 10K.
It's amazing.
Hence the name.
Yep. All you have to do is get on air with us to go into the draw, or you can register via the Nova Player app or online at Nova FM. It's pretty easy stuff.
We've experienced 10K May before.
Yes.
Everyone, you know, each day Ricky, Lee, Tim and Joel, they're going to be calling you back and adding 10K to your bank account, all thanks to Liberty.
Oh, if you don't get on air with us, don't worry. Plenty more chance to get throughout the day to get in the draw. So if you're not in the draw,
Yeah.
you've gone horribly awry with your life, to be honest. You need to keep it on Nova for your chance to win. So on air with us at any time. We might
Yep.
give you a special opportunity at some stage.
Everyone, it is Nova's 10K day in May, only on Nova.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Oh, hello. Look who we've got
Hi, being
here.
married,
It's
Amy.
Lisa. Filling in for Ellie today. Hi, T.
Hi.
What's happening on the roads?
So the Mitchell Freeway southbound, looking busy Ocean Reef Road to Whitfords Avenue, Kwinana Freeway northbound, slowing Mortimer Road to Ankertel Road and Berrigan Drive. Do you provide care for a family member with additional needs? Help is there for those who care. To access free services and support, visit carerswa.asn.au.
Now, it was your birthday yesterday.
It was,
And you were
yeah.
here.
I
at
was,
Nova.
nice and early.
And we had a discussion earlier how I really wish, and I've said this to Sean, that I was a
Yeah.
bigger birthday person because I don't just let it go.
Yes.
What did you do on your birthday? Anything exciting?
I went home and had a lovely birthday nap. And it was
That's
and
my
it
kind
was
of birthday
glorious.
treat.
Oh my God, a birthday sleep is Sean.
The best.
So
Did you wake up groggy, though? Because sometimes you can...
Yeah.
you're like,
I woke up and I didn't know what year it was, where
Yeah.
I was. Yeah, a
And
bit
a
disorientated.
Monday's not an ideal
No.
kind of day for a party birthday, is
Absolutely
it?
not.
What did you do? Anything?
So I had my nap, read a bit of my Kindle. I'm 28 going on 58. Read my
Wow.
Kindle and then
I
was
think
in
you're
bed
really
by
hitting
like
the heights.
7:30.
Insult to 58-year-olds.
Yeah.
Special dinner at all, T?
A cake?
No, not a
Chinese?
cake. No.
No,
No,
did you
didn't
not
even
have,
go out
what did you have for dinner? What did you have for dinner?
I had toast for dinner.
Get out, you didn't. Is your last name Morris?
Talisa, do you mind me asking how old are you?
28.
28. You know what? You're not supposed to have given up that hard until
know.
after 30.
It's pretty
That's
sad.
late.
100%. mate.
What an
Oh, I'm
insight.
glad you had a great night, Nana.
Yeah, thanks.
Happy birthday.
Thanks,
Put your
guys.
slippers on. Do it again today.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your containers. Shake your containers. Okay.
Our containers are full of change in the studio. Don't waste your 10-cent containers. Give them another life at containersforchange.com.au.
Here we go. We're about to play a round of Containers of Change. We've got 6 containers in front of us.
Pretty easy stuff, actually, Nat. And in those containers, there's some different amounts of money that you can be taking home.
That's right. You choose the right container, you might get some money. Hello, Stacey.
Good morning. How are you?
Great,
mate.
Stace.
Now, we know that in total, there's $1,000 up for grabs today, but we don't know how it's divided up,
Yeah.
Stace, and nor do you, but you can have a crack at it.
Yeah.
So in front of you, 6 bottles. We'll run you through them.
So we have a Coca-Cola Zero and a Lipton Peach.
Lovely.
Okay, then we've got a Aussie Natural Water and a Passiona.
And we're going to round it out with a Powerade and a strawberry and watermelon Prime. Remember Prime?
Which one do you feel connected to?
None, to be honest.
Oh. Okay, well,
All
we're just going
right,
to have
next
to...
caller, Jesse from Warnbrook.
We're just going to have to have a crack.
We never had anyone not want to play. No. All right, Stacey, would you like to choose one?
Pick
though?
one.
I'll go with the Powerade.
Powerade.
All right.
Yep.
Sean, do you just want to grab that for us?
By the way, 2 for $7.50 at any Caltex.
This is a Powerade Iron 4
With your
Gold
10
Rush.
cent, when you 10 cent kickback, Sean, that's
Yes.
it's even cheaper.
that's true,
Yeah.
Okay, so
All
it's
right.
$7.30.
Stacey,
Don't do math.
you have won a $0, I'm afraid.
And you know why?
Sorry,
it's because
Dave.
the bottle heard you weren't interested.
That's right.
And the
That's
bottle
right.
got really upset.
Sorry.
So let's go on to Jessie from Wanneroo. Hi, Jessie.
Hey, mate, how you going?
Yeah, good,
Hey,
Jesse.
Jesse,
All right, so
let's hope
Jesse,
you're connected.
let's hope you are. These are the bottles that are left. Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, Lipton Peach.
There's the Aussie Natural Water. There's the Passiona.
And there is the strawberry and watermelon prime. What do you want to have a crack at?
Oh, you can't pass up Passiona.
Passiona. I like your attitude,
Right,
Sean.
it's right in front of me. I'm going to get it.
Knocked
Prime's just
over
been knocked
everything.
down. That's okay.
All right, here we go. Passiona.
Passiona.
How long's it been, Jesse, since you had a Passiona?
Oh, literally the other day.
Oh, did ya?
Is it a regular for you?
It's the OG drink.
Jesse,
Hey, Jesse, you know I've been told you can now get a sugar-free Passiona. Are you about that or not?
No.
Absolutely, that is the right
It's not the
answer.
same.
He wants to add sugar to Passiona.
For choosing the Passiona, $400 is coming your way, Jesse.
Awesome.
That'll buy you some more Passiona. Well
Good on you,
done.
my brother.
I'll get a
Okay.
couple.
Good. Oh, okay. Harry
Harry.
said you've said enough.
Why
I was done.
do
I was
you
done
not
with him.
care? I've never been more interested in what someone's had to say than what Jesse
Yeah,
was saying.
Jesse was talking about Passiona.
Yeah, he's getting back up. Jesse, what were you going to say before Harry cut you off?
Oh, I said I'm going to get a couple slabs.
Oh,
There you go. And
That
have
was
change
worth
left
Harry.
over.
Harry?
Wasn't
Cheers,
worth
mate.
it.
Oh! I beg your
Yeah,
pardon.
he
Are you
didn't
kidding
say
me?
what slabs, did
That
he?
does that blow you away? A couple of slabs of Passiona,
Yeah.
man. Oh, that's insane.
Sally's in Kalamunda. Good morning, Sal.
Morning.
Hi,
Hello,
Sally.
guys.
All
Love
right.
your show.
Oh, thanks, Sal.
Sally,
All
we
right.
love your work too.
So you've got Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, you've got Lipton Peach.
Got the natural water.
and you've got the prime. Which one do you want to have a crack at?
The natural water, thank you.
Oh, she's a water kind of girl.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Will it pay
All right,
off? I like to
Sally.
stay hydrated.
Yes,
Sean
that's true.
really does.
I
I've been
check my
trying to
wee
drink
every
more.
day.
Yeah, I've been trying to drink a lot more water, but I go to the toilet too much at night.
I think the tea's a good thing, though.
You need to drink it early.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, but well,
Sally, to stay further hydrated, $300.
Well
Sally.
done, Sal.
Ever been to India?
Beautiful work.
Get in India.
handle it.
Okay, Curtis is in Camillo. Hi,
That's the
Curtis.
worst.
Hi, how you going?
Good,
Hi,
mate.
Curtis.
Well, $700 has already been won, but we know there's cash still left in these bottles.
Yeah, it's
okay?
like 400, isn't it?
Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, the Lipton Peach.
And the strawberry and watermelon prime. Which one do you want to have a crack at?
I'm going to have to go the old Coke Zero.
Coke Zero.
Coke Zero.
Said no
I
one.
know everyone's shocked.
Zero.
I don't understand how. What? If there's no sugar in these, how are they so sweet? It's a lie.
Artificial
exactly.
sweetener.
I know, but but they're saying it's like it's
Aspartame.
good for you.
It can't
Well,
be. You
it
know,
can't be.
you pour it on pavers and it cleans the grease. How's
Yeah.
that good for you?
Curtis,
I love a Coke.
Curtis,
Yeah, mate.
it's gotten you nothing. You know what? Zero sugar, zero money.
Sorry, Curtis.
Wow, Curtis, what's a stitcher? What a stitcher.
Sarah's in Two Rocks. Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
All right,
good
so only
up there.
two left, Sarah. Of course, there's the Lipton Peach Iced Tea and the Strawberry and Watermelon Prime. Which one do you want?
Oh God.
I'll get the Lipton tea, please.
Okay, all right.
I'm a tea
crowd.
drinker.
Crowd is
I
shocked.
would never.
No, you don't
Iced
strike
tea?
me as a Lipton dude.
I'm not an iced tea person. I don't know. But I'll drink a cold cup of tea, so maybe I am. Is that iced tea? It's just a cold cup of tea? Is that
Well,
iced tea?
I mean,
Why? And it's got like all fruit and stuff.
But
isn't
peach,
it?
yeah.
No time for peach.
Very busy man.
You've won. $250.
$250. Well done, Sarah.
Sarah, well done, mate.
We're doing our maths. Hello, Bethany.
Hello.
Bethany,
Hi, Bethany.
Okay.
don't quit work, Bethany.
Bethany, you score the Strawberry and Watermelon Prime. Remember when Prime was all the rage?
It's unbelievable last
Yeah.
year.
Never tried it.
I know. I don't think you missed anything. I don't know. I can confirm you have won $50.
Oh, that's rough. That's rough.
That's better than nothing, isn't
Well
it?
done, mate.
Yeah, because
rough.
remember Curtis and Stacey, they won nothing. You're not them.
Yeah,
Oh,
mate.
that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
What will you do with all your money, Beth? Quit your job? What? Buy a new house?
What are you thinking?
A coffee? It'll get me a coffee, won't it?
Yeah.
No, I won't
One
get
a
you up.
day
Come on,
for
mate.
a week.
Not
Come
a
on.
Subiaco.
What, you just come out of a coma, you're not getting a coffee. $50. All right.
Well done.
Are we going to be doing more containers to change
Yes,
tomorrow?
That's right. We'll go through our bins for some
Yeah.
more. No shortage of them. 10 cents, so we're going to claim all back.
yeah.
Don't worry. So there will be another grand to share tomorrow.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Head over top 24 today. I've done some research, Sean, and it looks
you.
like the rain is turning up in about 4 hours' time.
Righto, washing off the line. We've got some time to get it going, though, with the easterly winds.
Because it's overnight. What to do?
You've seen these clips that are being held onto these
Yes.
bottles by hair lackeys?
Yes.
Hair lackeys?
Yeah, hair lackeys are great for so many
Do
things.
girls have
Nathan.
hair lackeys everywhere?
Yes.
Yeah,
Amy's got one on her wrist.
Are girls 90% lackeys?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Have you ever left the house? I'll go girls. Have you ever like gone to leave the house and then you go, oh wait, there I forgot my lackey, and gone back in to get your lackey?
You always need a lackey.
No, because I've got some in the car.
Do you have them around the...
Where are they?
They're geared.
the
No,
gear
I
stick.
don't. I've just got them in the little console.
Talisa,
Yeah.
your hair's out today. Have you got a
Got
lackey?
long
Have you got
hair.
a lackey
I
song?
actually don't, but I'll have one in my handbag.
Yeah, in the bag.
And
yeah.
you've got one around the wrist.
Yes.
Chelsea, do you have a lackey? In a
Yeah.
bag?
No.
We don't. I mean,
No, but
you
it's
never
just
know
like
when
that.
you need to throw
But
your
it's
hair
just so
up.
funny. Like, it's not something that we're to deal with. I'll make sure I've got a lackey.
We don't even have to think about it now because
No,
it's
no,
just
it's just
automatic.
automatic.
Yeah, it's like the
Oh.
same way you remember to put your
You
shoes
girls
on.
are just wonderful creatures.
Aren't we?
I don't want to sleep with you, but you're great.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Get 50% off selected Domino's pizzas this week only. Order in-store or online at domino's.com.au. Conditions apply.
All right, here we go. We've got $1,000 cash to give away thanks to our mates Domino's.
We'll ask you half the question. If you get it right, you'll score 2 points automatically. Boom.
Yeah, if you need to hear the whole question, though, you can still get that, and you'll get 1 point if you answer that correctly.
There's no harm in having a crack after the first half.
Oh, no.
You will not
You
be
need to.
penalised.
Yep.
Each contestant will get 5 questions, and whoever has amassed the highest total will win the grand.
All right, Liz from Tapping. Good morning.
How you going, guys?
Great,
Good, Liz. $1,000 with cost of living wouldn't go astray right now, Liz.
It would be all right.
What would you? $1,000 of free money. What would you do with that?
I'd probably go in a holiday fund, I reckon.
Yeah, nice.
Yep.
I mean, that's
Nice
a
one,
worthy,
Liz.
worthy cause.
Oh, you're going against Tony from Rollystone, and she doesn't want you to have the money. She told me she wants to have it. Hi, Tony.
Hi, how are you?
That's so
Good,
weird.
Tony.
How about Liz wanting a holiday? Like,
Yeah.
shut up.
What do you want to spend it on, Tone?
Oh, probably the same, I would think.
Oh, right.
Away.
Triple A.
Okay, wait. Let's work out which holiday we want the best.
Okay. Liz, where do you want to go?
A cruise.
Oh,
okay.
Tony.
In cruises.
Tony?
Weekend in Singapore.
Oh, jeez, I do love Singapore. Okay,
Yes.
guys, time for me to think.
Oh, F1 Grand Prix.
No, it's cruise.
Lego World.
I know it's cruise. I've got to
Just go
experience
on
one.
Nathan. You've got the
We
means.
should do it together. We should do it together.
Yeah, we should do it together.
All right. Here's
Balcony
what's
room.
going to happen. We're going to ask you each 5
Single
questions.
bed.
We'll take turns.
Yeah.
Now, let's play, eh?
Yeah.
All right.
First
Play.
question goes to Liz.
All right, Liz. For 2 points, which animal known for its speed shares the same?
Have a crack, Liz.
Cheetah.
It's not
Incorrect.
cheetah.
For 1 point. Which animal known for its speed shares the same name as an internationally renowned bus company?
Greyhound.
Yeah.
Greyhound.
Liz is on the board with 1 point.
Sorry,
All right.
Tony, did you answer that?
Tony, don't answer the question. You get questions directed to you. Okay.
You'll get.
Okay.
This will be
But
your-
if
this
you
will
want
be
to
your
help
question,
Liz
Tony.
win, no worries.
You won't be
We've
going.
never had that before.
There'll be no Singapore for
Two
the weekend.
contestants, and they're both trying to win for the same person. I'd love it.
Tony, this question is for you.
Here we go. The hit song "Eye of the Tiger" was
A hit.
It was a hit.
mean, it was.
But we just told you that.
all right.
Not the answer. Let's go for 1 point.
1 point. The hit song "Eye of the Tiger" was the theme for which movie franchise?
Rocky.
That's how you did Rocky 3, Sean. Rocky 3.
Unreal.
It's 1-1. Okay, we move on to the next
Survivor.
round. Liz, this one's for you for 2 points. Name one of the major retail department stores that...
I'm going to say Maya.
Incorrect. For 1 point, Liz.
It's a serious horn.
Name one of the major retail department stores that currently sells the wide range of Anko products.
Kmart.
Kmart.
Yes.
Is correct.
And now available at Target as well.
True. Same owners. Liz has got 2. Tony has 1.
Hi, Tony.
Hi.
You ready?
Yes.
For 2 points. If someone was to yell Marco in a pool...
Polo.
Correct.
Is correct.
If someone was to yell Marco in a pool, what word would people respond with?
You've scored 2 points, Tony, for that one. Well done.
I
And she
know.
shot out to a 3-2 lead.
Thrilling.
Over to you, Liz. Here we go. For 2 points. Which of the Yogo flavours...
Yogo dirt.
That's what I guessed. By the way.
Everyone I've asked that question, most of the majority said dirt.
It's not the right answer, I'm afraid.
Okay, for 1 point.
Yep.
Which of the Yogo flavours is inspired by a yellow fruit?
Banana.
Banana.
All right, she started up. It's 3-all. We go back to Tony. Tony, for 2 points. Heavenly angels have been commonly depicted with large white wings.
Yes.
Yes.
That is true. That is true.
I know another competition we're going to do next time. It's going to be called Confirmation. We will say something and you'll tell us yes.
Tony, whilst technically correct, not the answer we were looking for 1 point, heavenly angels have been commonly depicted with large white wings, a flowing white robe, and which object floating above their heads? Tony?
Cherub.
No, it is not a cherub. It's a halo.
Oh,
I can see your halo. Thanks, Beyonce. All right, it's tied up at 3-all.
All right.
And we move into round 4.
Round 4. Here we go, Liz. Comedic actor Mike Myers is well known for...
Austin Powers.
Boom.
Yes.
Playing which international man in
Well
history?
done. Scored 2 points there. It's currently 5-3. Tony,
here we go. For 2 points, Tony.
Yes.
The word girt can be...
Horse.
Go to say everything coming out of your mouth this morning is brilliant.
For 1 point. The word girt can be found in which song?
The Australian anthem.
We'll give you that.
Yeah, we'll pay that.
Advanced Australia
Fab. Okay. Currently, as we head into the last round,
Okay.
Liz
What are we at?
leads 5-4.
Okay, wow.
So if Liz gets 2 points here, she seals it.
Imagine it.
If she only gets 1, it's still alive. All right. Liz, for 2 points. The bananas in pyjamas were coming...
Down the stairs.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. For 1 point, the bananas in pyjamas were coming down the stairs in what formation?
Pairs.
Is correct.
They were coming down in pairs.
That's right.
Which is weird because it's a different fruit. Like,
Yeah, it's
what were
completely
they doing with the
different.
pears?
Whoa.
What were they doing to
All
the
right,
pears?
so it comes down to this. Liz leads 6-4. This is the last question. If Tony gets it on half the question and scores 2 points, she will tie it up and we'll go into a tiebreaker.
Okay.
If she doesn't get it after the first half, it's over.
Okay, here
Pressure.
we go. I think I know how this is going to go. For 2 points, which hugely recognisable corporate mascot was globally retired in 2016 after...
No idea. After COVID.
I'm going to ask this entire question though.
Just for everybody else.
Yeah, which hugely recognisable corporate mascot was globally retired in 2016 after a series of disturbing clown sightings took the world by storm?
I have no idea.
What business has a clown as their mascot?
A clown?
Yes. He's got red hair.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's not a McDonald's. That was the death of Ronald McDonald. That was the... Sure, sometimes you don't see the clown makeup, you see the person.
You just see the ginger.
What happened?
Hey, Liz, you scored $1,000 cash thanks to Domino's.
That's a lot of
Well done, Liz.
Well played.
Well done.
The holiday is still in play. Good luck, Liz.
It is. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Good job. Great
We've got
game,
another
everyone.
grand on the line tomorrow when we play halfies again.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
It really enrages me when something cultural happens and no one is, not everyone you know is jumping on board.
Yeah, I
There's
know.
people that we know that are still yet to be diving into the world of Baby Reindeer. You would have heard about it. Here's a bit of it.
Bertie, didn't they? Who was it?
Martha, can you let go of my hand now, please? Martha, please let go.
You dare!
It's a true story, which is the interesting thing about.
Caitlin Bassett was the first one that brought it to my attention last
It was
week.
on my watch list for a little
Yeah.
bit, and then I thought, I just wasn't in the space to watch it. And then when Caitlin brought it up again, I went, okay. And I went home that day. And if you're going to give it a go today, make sure you got nothing on afterwards because you went to watch one episode and I smashed four.
Yeah, that's right.
Because you
That's
just
right.
keep on having to see what it is. So at the very base of it, it's about a guy who is stalked by a woman that he felt sorry for and approached in a bar that he was working at, and then it unfolds from there. We don't want to give any spoilers
And we know
away.
it's a true story. So he's a comedian. He turned it into a stage show, and then from there it has become a TV series that he has written and produced as well, and stars in. It's amazing.
So he goes as far as changing people's names in there, but also changing specific details about the show because he didn't want to shine a light on who this woman was because he had a duty of care. He
There's
thought
another
even to
character
her-
as well
Yes.
that he doesn't want their identity to be revealed.
Yes, and those are the two characters. One's about a sexual assault, and one is about Martha, who is the one that's stalking. So he said that he changed enough details, but the internet sleuths are out in force, and they have picked the minutiae out of this, and they have found out who she is.
They found her on Twitter.
They have now been targeting Martha. She has now firstly turned around and said he's over exaggerating. I didn't really see him that much, and blah blah. That sort of stalker would say.
Really, that's
Also,
a
she
stalker.
said
You're being convicted.
She said, "I'm much hotter than the girl that plays me."
Well, that's
in
the
the
other.
show.
No, you'd have to say that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So she's come up and she's got there's some of the tweets up there, Sean, that she had basically sent to him.
Yeah, they were coming up during the when you're watching every episode. Oh, it was crazy.
Yeah. So when you watch it, every message that comes up on the screen was an actual message that was sent to him, which is
and
extraordinary.
it's just incoherent thoughts coming out of her brain and just all targeted towards him.
And he asked people not to hunt her down because he said you need to respect the fact that she has a mental illness, that she's not an evil person per se. She didn't really have control over her behaviour. And the point of this show is not to hunt her down. And people just ignored him anyway.
So they've hunted her down, and it is crazy because now the stalker is talking about being basically stalked and how horrendous it is. Another woman was sitting at home with her family, right? And then she put on Baby Reindeer. And then probably within first 5 minutes, she got a sick feeling or something. She goes, I know this woman. And then she did a little bit of research because she has more details than everybody else, of course. She was stalked by Martha for 5 years.
One of the previous victims that you see in this show.
Before this guy happened. So she was stalked, and her family was stalked for 5 years. And she was like, oh, my God. And that just blew her away.
Yeah.
So the thing about internet sleuths, though, is I find it so interesting because I try to Google some things and I can't even find it. It's not even a secret.
But the other thing is you give up.
Yeah,
You're
that's
like,
right.
But then you've got people that it's like they're working for Homeland Security.
100%. Well, so one of my friends is like this. So if you give her something, she's got ADHD and therefore hyper focus on things. So she's very she goes down rabbit holes more than anybody I've ever known, right? And so we went away at Christmas, sort of in the new year together. We're down in Denmark, and she is looking. Just had her laptop out. She's looking on Facebook, and she saw a picture of a friend that she hadn't seen for years.
Yep.
It was a girl that she hadn't been in touch with, she hadn't spoken to, nothing. You got those people that just kind of every now and then they pop up. This girl put up a photo of her in a hospital bed saying she had been, it had been a really crap year because it was New Year, of course, bit of reflection on that sort of thing. And my mate who had no investment really in this girl other than that she was a passing acquaintance from many years ago. About 10 minutes later, she pipes up with, I know what's wrong with her. And she had zoomed in on the photo and seen the medication that this girl was getting in her drip.
Then she found out.
Then Googled it and then Googled to find out what that medication would be used for.
That is some serious sleuthing.
That's what I said.
That's
That is not
black belt
normal.
stuff.
That is not normal
And you
behaviour.
turn around to that person and say, what do you know about me?
I know. So I said that's not normal. And she told me later that she told another of her friends that I was horrified at that. And the other friend said, oh, God, don't tell her all the other stuff you do.
This is brilliant. So internet sleuthing can be as deep as that, and Chelsea's here. she works with us. And Chelsea, she didn't want to say this on the radio, but
No.
you've been freshly internet sleuthing.
Have you, Chelsea?
Yes.
Why? Tell us what's happening. What's happening?
I don't want to expose myself here, but
Too late.
No, I'm exposing myself. I saw this cute guy at work, and I just
Was it me?
Yeah. No.
Sean's married.
Would this be one of the tradies?
Okay, maybe.
Yes. Okay.
So not somebody that works for us, but
No.
somebody who's working in the
Yes.
building as a contractor.
okay.
Yes.
So I don't know who he is. And instead of me going up to him and asking what his name is, I was
Yes.
like, I just need to find out who he is, and like I
Yes.
just want to know his name to have a little bit of a stalk before. I'm in my own world. So
She's having her own moment.
What
So run us
details
through
did you
your
get
methods.
first?
Okay, so I saw that one of the tradies was wearing a vest, so I looked up the company that he worked for,
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, okay, I don't think he works for them. I think they're contracted through that business.
Yes.
Here
So
we
then I
go.
looked on their Instagram following to
Yeah.
look up like electrical company.
With a connection.
Yeah, so I looked up like I think he's an electrician. So I looked up electrical companies, and then I was like, Instagram's not very good for businesses. So I went on Facebook.
Yeah.
And then I clicked on this business that I saw that the Instagram page followed, zoomed up on this group photo of them, and I was
Oh my
like, there
God.
he is. And I showed someone, and they were like, how do you know that's him? It's like really pixelated. I was like, it's him.
Did you get a name?
No, I still don't have a name. So
Okay,
no,
but you got a
You're
photo,
going to
you got a
actually
name.
talk to him.
yeah, damn it.
Yeah, don't worry. We know what we'll do when the tradies start getting here. We'll just parade them in the morning, and then we'll go live and look at the police.
Yes, yeah. Look, we want to talk to internet sleuths. Are you one? Do you know one? What are your methods?
Yes.
What have you found out that blew everybody's mind?
How deep did you dive?
Yeah.
Did you like zoom in quadrant 7 and find out something in there that no one else would have seen?
Yeah, are you the friend that when somebody's dating somebody new, they say,
Yes.
let me check everything, and they basically
And
pull
what
up
have
his
they
entire
found?
history?
What have they found?
yeah, okay.
Uncovering something is the goal. That's,
Yes.
that's the yummy bit.
Yes, Jeremy, hello.
Hey, how are you?
Jeremy!
Are you an internet sleuth?
Oh, a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of a long story, but I'll keep it quick.
No, I love it.
So 5 years ago, my wife and I were looking for a puppy. So my wife found a puppy online, and she wanted to go and have a look at it. And obviously, we're not leaving without a dog because she's fell in love with it.
Yeah.
We bought this little toy poodle in Karrinyup, and then we got it home, and I was just looking over the paperwork to obviously register the dog, and when you get paperwork, it had the lady's name we bought the dog off.
Okay.
It was whited out, and it had her name on top, and I was like, oh, that's a bit weird. So I held the piece of paper up to the light, and there was another person's name underneath.
Yes.
So I jumped online. I was like, oh, I'll Google this lady, couldn't find her. And then I was like, oh, I'll just jump on Facebook and see if I can find her.
Yeah.
So I jumped on Facebook, found the lady's name, and it had like a photo of like this little like litter of puppies, toy poodles.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, well, just give it a go. So she was in the Gold Coast. So I messaged her, and I said, oh, look, I've just bought these puppies. Do you know anything about them? She goes, oh, what puppies? And I said, oh, I just bought this puppy, and sent her a photo. And she goes, oh, that lady. And I was like, oh, okay, this is weird. Turns out the lady I bought the puppy off bought the puppy from the Gold Coast a week ago. I bought the puppy for $5,000. She sold the puppy for $2,000.
Jeremy!
Reselling the puppies.
She's a puppy reseller.
Reseller.
She's a puppy
With a serious markup.
Yeah, Jack, go. Johnny,
So I was like, so I thought, oh no, I can't let this lady win. So I messaged the lady I bought the puppy off in Perth and sent her a message and said, oh, I just want to pop round and just say, oh, thank you so much for giving me this dog. And she was like, oh, yeah, no worries, come round. So I went round to her house, and I said, oh, just out of curiosity, where did the puppy come from? And she goes, oh, just my farm down in Southwest. I said, oh, okay, no worries.
Yes.
Okay, well, I just spoke to a lady in the Gold Coast, and she basically, her jaw dropped. She left her husband at the door. She walked off, didn't come back, and I said, I'm not leaving until I get my money back.
Yes.
And the husband just didn't know what to do. He was just caught in a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
And then eventually I got all my money back and the dog.
Oh! What?
So, so are you saying you got the whole $5,000 back, or
You got
just
the
the
dog for free.
the difference?
No.
Yep, I got it all back, and it turns out I did some searching. I went back on the line in her local neighbourhood and like Toy Poodle's Perth or whatever it was.
Yes.
And it turns out that the lady's like a serial dog
Reseller. She buy dogs on the cheap and sells them for more profit.
Just gives them a new hairdo.
She's obviously
brushes
well,
their
she
teeth.
did a good business.
Yeah,
she got
she's
me pretty
entrepreneurial,
well.
yeah.
But not just that, you going back there and then when you present her with that and then you going, no, you're a liar, and then standing there and wanting your money back. I don't have that image, Sean. I don't have it.
Probably the worst bit, and my wife hates me for it.
What?
I didn't know. I thought, it's a bit weird me going back and saying, thanks for giving me a dog I've just spent $5,000 for. So I said, look, I've just got you a little present. So I ended up going with a empty BWS bag.
You were playing the whole...
What a great bait and switch.
Is it illegal to do? Is it illegal to do that?
I tell you what she did.
Because you're upselling a dog, right?
She falsified the papers, so that's fraud. Yeah. But other
She
than
did
that,
herself in
essentially.
$2,000.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. The empty BWS bag.
Yep.
Jeremy,
that was
devious, and we love it.
They're looking for Netflix is looking for a new series to make. They're calling
That's
now.
it.
They want to make it on
That's
this.
the series, 6 episodes right there.
I love it. Andrew's in Mount Helena. Hello, Andrew.
How you going, guys?
Hey, good, Andrew.
Did somebody sleuth on you, did they? What happened?
They did. A while ago when I got together with one of my ex-misses, we got together and she goes, I did a bit of a search on you before we got together.
Yeah.
And she goes, you might want to take down this photo off Facebook. And I'm like, why is that? And she goes, well, if you zoom in over your shoulder, you can see your bank details.
Oh, really, Andrew? That's fantastic. Anyway, how much did she fleece you for?
selfie, and it had the angle, and it was like on the table behind me.
I know.
Okay, there are many levels that make this story brilliant. Basically, and it's fairly standard these days to do a bit of an internet search on somebody that you have met on an app, for example.
That's a fair call.
Yeah, right.
You don't want to get murdered.
But then the fact that she zoomed in enough to see your bank details. I mean, I like that she warned you.
Everything. It reminds me of. You know what? It reminds me of. Remember years ago, someone gave me. My mate was given a phone, and the guy that gave it to him didn't clear the photos, and there was like probably 50 or 60 of the slightly different adjusted photos of a naked photo of him in the mirror. And in the background, he just had strategically placed like a guitar, an eagle scarf, something else,
sure.
so you can show his likes. And I thought, who the hell zooms into the back of photos like that? They do.
Yeah,
People do zoom in. That is crazy. You've got to check everything.
Yeah, that's right. Be careful what you post, everybody. Well done, Andrew. Thank you. Maddie's in Madeley. Hello.
Hi.
Hi,
Maddie. Are you an internet sleuth?
I am indeed.
What happened?
Talk us through it.
I had suspicions my ex was cheating on me. And he interested in an event, and he told me he was going to this event and everything, and I was like, okay, no worries, like, enjoy.
Yeah.
And then he posted a video, and he was, like, filming the event, and I saw, like, this chick's hand get in the frame of the video.
Really?
I was like, okay. And I had quite a few friends that were at the event, and I was like, can you guys, like, try to get a little closer to my partner at the time?
Yes.
Just, like, take some selfies around him, just trying to see if he's with a chick.
Okay.
So they did, and I found the photo of her, so I screenshotted that photo, went through his Facebook to see any profile pictures that looked like this girl.
Yes.
Found this girl, and then found out she'd been love reacting his photos.
Yes.
And confronted him the day after, and he fully told me he was cheating on me.
Oh!
Congratulations,
You know what I love
Maddie.
about that is you sending a SWAT team. Like,
Yes.
you know what I mean? You were like,
That's
you were
right.
watching from the distance, and you got people on the ground, boots on the ground.
Maddie's Angels coming to the rescue.
That is so. Was that just like, you discovered that all within that night?
Yeah.
Yes, within like the hour.
And then the next day
Within the
confronted
hour.
him, and then he says yes, and then the relationship was done.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gee, you can't get away with
I
much
know.
these days.
Maddie, they
I mean,
should
if you're
get
good, you can.
They should get you to be the...
I had, like, decided that night that it was done. So then the
Yes.
next day, I had such a blunt face, and I was just confronting him.
Yeah.
And he
Well, when
showed
you
up.
can
At
throw
first,
the
he was
evidence
trying to
down.
lie.
Yes.
He was trying to lie at first, and then I showed him the photo, and he was like, oh.
Yeah.
Good on him.
You should be on Hunted as one of the hunters. You know
That
what
was
you're
so
doing.
good.
Yeah. That was brilliant work. Thanks,
Okay,
Maddie.
let's finish off with Lisa from Sterling. Hi, Lisa.
Hello.
Hi, Lisa.
All right, Lisa.
So we are here for it.
Are you
What
a sleuther?
happened?
Yes. So basically, I used to catch the train every day to work and back home with this guy who looked really cute. And this happened for a few months. We used to also get coffee at the same spot.
Yes.
Now, this was unfortunately a coffee place that didn't really call out the name.
Oh, damn.
They just handed you the coffee. Somebody just handed you the coffee at the end of the day.
Okay.
One day it so happened that they called out his name.
Oh.
So all I had was a first name. I knew that he worked in a building that was close to me, or rather next door to me.
Okay, so the first name, can we have the first name?
No.
Because if it's a John or something like that, it's harder.
I know.
But, if it's an Alphonse, it's a bit easier.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yes. So I Googled the occupants of those buildings, like the officers that were in that building.
Yeah.
Looked on their internet profiles to see if his photo may be on there, as well as in LinkedIn, because he was always dressed nicely in, proper suit and pants. So I found out who he was, where he worked, and then a few weeks or so later, he was actually waiting for me at my car in the car park.
What? Yes.
And the rest is history.
So why was he waiting for you at the car?
Because he wanted to ask her out.
He
was wanting to ask you out as well at the same time you were wanting to ask him out.
Yes.
So I wonder what sleuthing he did to get to you.
I don't think he did anything because he didn't know my name.
Well, he knew your car.
But I thought you called the train. What were you doing? What was your car doing in the car park?
In the car park at the train station.
This is amazing.
That is amazing.
While you were sleeping in.
And have a kid.
Yeah. There
He
you
married
go.
and got
Well
it
done.
in.
That's good.
There you go.
That's
Sleuth,
wonderful.
everybody. Sleuth hard. It
People,
brings people together.
I'm sorry, stalking is getting a bad rap. Listen to the happiness.
It's
a lot of happiness.
It's not stalking if both parties are willing.
God, that is
Then it's just
amazing,
getting
Sean.
together.
Do you want to become a stalker now?
Well, I just hope it works out with one of the 10 people I'm currently watching.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Hey, T, one thing we keep discussing about you is your drive every day to and from work.
I commute,
So you live where?
in Mandurah.
So you're well qualified to do traffic reports.
Because we can't wrap, and we know a lot of people, we can't wrap our brains around that. So
At
At
the
4 in the
hour
morning,
that
there's
we
no
have
one
to
on the
do
roads,
it.
though.
Yeah.
It's good. I miss all the big traffic, which is
how long does it take
nice.
for you to get there in the morning?
About 50 minutes,
How
I would
long,
say.
how long does it take when you're going home?
About an hour.
So it's only 10 minutes shaved off, though, really.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but this, I don't know, this time of day, it's just banged up all the way to
it's
Magic
terrible.
Order. Is that?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, do you think you can sustain this for very long, or?
I don't know, I'll give it a whirl, but I'm already tired so we'll see.
You can sleep in the car park downstairs.
Yeah, have a little nap
It's
in
not funny.
between
It would be
listens.
great to see her at the end of the day and then she hops in the boot and shuts it down.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Nova's 10K a day in May.
A guaranteed $10,000 winner every weekday.
And tomorrow is the 1st of May, so Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel will be giving away 10K.
Fantastic stuff. You know who's going to be in the running for this?
Who?
Wayne. Good morning.
Is he?
Morning.
10K Wayne. we're calling.
You just fulfilled the brief, Wayne, that we needed you to make a noise. You've been on air with us, and now you're in with a shot. Wayne, what would you do with $10,000, my friend?
Overdue holiday back to England to see family and friends. That'd be good.
How long since you last went back there, Wayne?
5 years.
Oh, so
5
before
years.
COVID. You
So-
haven't been back since before COVID.
Did
Unreal.
you? Who
No, I haven't, no.
So your whole family's you've got kids and partner here, Wayne.
Yes, I have, yeah.
What's it like raising children that are going to have a different accent to you?
It's good.
That's good.
I love your accent, Wayne.
I know me too.
I've got 3 kids.
Yeah.
2 of them were born in England, and then I've got a daughter that was born here. But they all sound the same.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Okay.
But isn't it? It
They've
must be.
all got a slight twang.
Yeah, right. And you've been known to all your friends that guy with the Australian kids.
Yes. Good on you, Wayne. You're in the running. Good luck. Haley's in Mandurah. Hi, Hales.
Oh, hi, guys.
Hey, hey.
Good, Hayley.
If 10K landed in your bank account tomorrow, what would you spend it on?
I'd probably put some towards bills and then maybe go on a holiday.
Yeah. What about some shopping?
Yeah.
When you get some...
Yeah.
Sean, $10,000 is a stretch as far as what it used to. The $10,000 will barely cover your power bill.
No, at my house, yeah.
You need to turn your
It's all the
aircon off.
hydros in the roof, no.
Well, I mean, Sean, Megan's got to make money on the side down the park with the kids, doesn't she?
Well, you're in the running, Hayley. Good luck. Ryan's in Mount Helena. Hello.
Hi.
How you going,
Hey,
Ryan?
Ryan.
You would do the best thing ever with $10,000, which is...
I would. I'd enjoy a well-earned holiday.
Everybody just wants to go on holidays.
Why have you earned it so well at this point in time, Ryan?
Well, I haven't been on a holiday for an awful long time. Obviously, pre-COVID. So, definitely going on a holiday.
Okay, what year was pre-COVID for you?
Pre-COVID was the same year for all of us.
Yes.
No, but he might have been.
So it might have been 1978, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
No, I couldn't even remember.
Yeah, right.
Why?
Stop asking so many questions.
Mate, I'm going to sleuth and I'm going to get to the bottom of this. If I've learned anything today.
Yeah.
I certainly don't have a valid passport at the moment, so
okay.
That's something I'd have to get sorted.
Yes.
Okay, 10 years.
Good luck, Ryan.
And to round out for this time, Vanessa, hello.
Hello, how are you?
Vanessa. Okay, $10,000. You haven't had to work for it. It's just landed in your lap. What are you going to spend it on?
My first thing would probably be a holiday to London to see my brother. I haven't seen him for quite a while, so yes. And I haven't been on a plane for 4 years. So
What's your brother doing in London?
He's a lawyer.
He's a lawyer. Oh,
is he the impressive one in the family, or are you also impressive?
He's the golden child, so he's the first one. Yeah. So yes, he's the favourite.
Yeah. You know, the London lawyer.
Yeah, the London lawyer. That's pretty remarkable when you throw that one out there.
And when you're with when you're around your family, your parents, they don't hide the fact that he's
No, not at all.
Well, because I can tell you right now, I've never been more interested in anyone than your brother. Sounds so interesting.
What's his name?
Dennis.
Dennis, the London lawyer.
People don't name people Dennis anymore, do they?
No, I've got my mate Dennis.
How old's Dennis, your brother?
He's 56.
See, they're all going to be...
generational thing, isn't it?
I think Dennis's are 45 plus.
Yeah, now the name Dennis is transferred to dogs, I reckon. Yeah. Like a dog called Dennis is perfectly acceptable, but you wouldn't call a baby Dennis now.
Hey, good luck going to see Dennis. I mean, to be honest, we all would if we could.
Yeah.
He sounds so impressive.
More than welcome to come, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Vanessa, does your mum sometimes accidentally call you Danessa?
Yes.
It would happen, wouldn't it? All right, well, you're in the running for Nova's 10K a day in May. Tomorrow you could get the call. Yeah. Plenty more opportunities to get in the running.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
I want to talk quickly about something I saw yesterday. I stopped off at Leaderville to get my sushi, and then I went to pop into the IGA while I was there, and there was a bikie outside sitting on his bike, all biked up, and I just thought, we've come so far as a society, and I thought, what's he eating? And he was eating a cup of overnight oats.
It's a bikie.
Nathan, bikies need fibre too.
You just don't think of bikies eating overnight oats.
What do you reckon the other bikies think of that?
Well, Sean, maybe they're all eating oats. Like, we don't know about their world. They present as such a leather-clad sort of hard world, but we spoke to that people at that time that had. I said, do they have dips at events?
Yes.
And they do have chips and dips at bikie events. You wouldn't even think about dips.
Do they have crudités though? We've got a lot of questions.
We've got to get in.
No, we've got to get Ben Harvey to find out, because he does all the stuff for the West about the bikies. So we know how much it costs, so we do know that about
on our show, exclusive, I'm getting patched. And I'm going to go into a bikie place and
we'll never get you back. This is like when you're training to go.
I'm going to lift the lid off it, because I think it's all tea parties.
We're going to have to put a rope around you, like when you thought you might go to the Scientology.
And once I start believing, I tug twice and you drag me out.
Yeah.
So immediately.
You've been a 1%er for a long time.
Yeah. So anyway, interesting, isn't it?
Where are you going to get the tattoo?
It's got a tattoo.
The smell on my back.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
So this morning we talked about T's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday for yesterday.
Thank
and we
you.
found out that it was really sad.
And really
Too far,
boring.
some people, even though I'm all about it, this is my perfect birthday. Tell everyone what you did for your birthday.
Okay, so I went home after my shift and I had a lovely nap, which was great.
Yes.
And then I read a bit of my book on my Kindle.
Yes, a fantasy series.
Fantasy
And for
series.
dinner?
And for dinner, I had gluten-free toast.
So she left the gluten-free part out earlier,
that
Sean.
made it
She
sadder,
said we
didn't
ate
it?
toast, and I was like, I'm all about that. Gluten-free toast.
We had gluten-free bread here, and it is it's like a squidgy.
I know,
Normally
but
it's no good, but
if
I've actually
you
found a
rely
good
on
one.
it.
What's a good bread?
That's a good
It's
one.
a Helga's one.
Okay, Helga's, yeah.
Helga's gluten-free.
Helga's
It's
gluten-free
actually
bread.
really good.
Really?
Normally it tastes like cardboard, but
Yeah.
So this one tastes actually like bread?
yeah, a bit more like bread.
A bit
More
more.
like bread.
It's
relative.
a bit more. This is my thing with you people. A bit more like bread. No, this is gluten-free. A lot of the time it's not your choice. So this is just a world that you've been given.
How do you go with pastas and rices and all those type of
Oh,
things?
I love them, but they don't agree with me.
Well, rice is
but
fine.
I
you,
still
put your
eat
body,
rice.
you put your body on the line even now?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you do. Okay.
Yeah, you got to.
Is that just like a night on the toilet? Is that what happens?
Like floating and
It's like future me's problem, you know?
Yeah. Deal with that later.
Future me's problem. You know, the girl that's on the bowl. The pillow.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Time for us to get out of here.
Oh, well,
We're done.
no one works harder. And I'm going to say that compared to the tradies that we've been looking into the other studio, still no one in there doing anything?
No.
Yeah, I know. But they were here at 6 o'clock on the dot, just sitting in there, Nate, not doing anything. Again.
I mean, but that's the exciting thing about the world of tradies. When they work, they work, but when they don't, they don't. When I was speaking about Ricky the other day, when he turned the hot water off, he got upset with you, not because I spoke about him, but I didn't give his company a plug. Aurora Project Group, if you'd like to hire them to come around and do nothing as well.
Turn your water off.
I'm joking. They're doing this all right. They're doing a great job.
If you think your water is on too much, Ricky's the guy to sort that out for you.
Aurora Project Group. Get him in there.
Hello, Ross.
These poor guys. They work so hard.
I know. We've got to find the hot one now that Chelsea likes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So speaking of that, so Chelsea was talking about, stalking.
Sleuthing.
Sleuthing. And we were trying to explain to her, some of our colleagues, how we used to do it back in the day. And we were explaining landlines and getting through the mum and dad.
Yeah.
And then we had to explain how dial-up internet would disconnect you on the phone. She just she glazed over.
Yeah. And also, and then physically having to stalk them, like back in the day, like literally, right. There's only so many times you ride your BMX bike around someone's house.
I can remember when I was in high school, one of my friends got her mum to drive her past her crush's house so she could look in the window. The mum was implicated.
Oh, my God.
This is
next
a
level.
little bit because Chelsea's thinks this guy's really cute, and she goes, I don't want to go any further. She can't find out. She's got to find out he's got a girlfriend.
That's right. She doesn't want to tread on another girl's toe. She's a classy lady like that.
But she doesn't investigate it as hard as she could do, as we found out earlier on when she's about to go and hang out with another guy.
Oh, we're not going to talk about that. Sure. That's the thing we have to ask her that we can speak about before we speak about it.
And judging by her face, the answer's no.
Okay, perfect. She's ready to speak about it.
She's ready to talk about it.
Okay, I want to keep her safe and alive. That's my number one priority, Chelsea.
Okay.
Chelsea, what have you got planned?
So I'm going on a work placement in Darwin, and the only reason why I picked to go to Darwin was to meet this guy
that you've been speaking to online.
That I've been speaking to online, but I've never met him.
And he is your accommodation.
Yeah.
You're going to stay at his house and you've never met him.
So then I said to Chelsea, what does he do?
Jeez, Ross.
And you said, I'm not sure. Why?
Because he told me that he is an aircraft engineer, but then I told him that I study, and then he was like, I could never do that. And I'm like, well, engineering is like...
It's studying.
The most...
That's big time.
My thing to Chelsea is if you don't know the person that you're staying with, that you're going to be sleeping in the same bed as their occupation...
Yeah.
That when you're going to be staying there as a guest, I think it's a red flag.
But you've done your research, haven't you?
I've done I've street viewed the house.
But you can't see the basement underneath where he's going to keep you. That's the bad thing about Street View.
I reckon a lot of people would take that on. Yeah,
it's been great knowing you.
Stay safe,
She's
Chelsea.
got a twin sister. There's another one there. There's a spare.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.